So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with an absolutely legendary video. We are down at Mallory Park racetrack, and today I'm actually going to attempt to get my race license, and I'm taking you guys with me. It's going to be sick, so stay tuned and let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it. So, as the intro said, today you join me at Mallory Park Race Circuit with the RACELOGIC team to attempt to pass my ARDS test. ARDS stands for Association of Racing Drivers Schools, of which there are 15 scattered around the UK at varying different tracks. Cost of the assessment also varies depending on location. However, Mallory Park represents one of the best value for money circuits at around £300 for the day. Another cost to bear in mind when going for your novice race licence is your Motorsport UK starter pack, which is basically your info and revision papers that comes in at about £100. So although I love a track day, I'm not expecting to become the next Lewis Hamilton and start a career in motorsport, but having the ability to take part when cool opportunities present themselves, of which there may be a few coming soon, definitely was the reason I wanted to get my licence. Let's have a chat with Joe, my guide and examiner down here today, to tell you exactly what's going to go on. Joe, welcome to the channel, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Listen, thank you for obviously taking the time out to speak to us about what's going to go down today. Do you want to kind of give us like an overview of what we'll be undertaking today?
Of course. So today you're here to do your novice driver training course.
Got ya.
Or your ARDS test or assessment, as you call it. Now, essentially, it is an assessment. It's not so much a test as people normally say it is.
Okay.
But it's a course where we can work together to get you up to a standard you need to be to compete with a race licence out on circuit.
Okay.
Now, the three main components of what you're going to be put through today is once you've signed on with the lovely Mel upstairs,
okay.
We're going to put you through a full comprehensive briefing, which is going to be about an hour long, okay. Which is going to cover everything you need to know from simple rules to flags and everything like that. Once you've done that, you're going to be split into your groups where half of you are going to go out on circuit and do your on-track assessment first, and what that's going to be is your ability to control the car, and by control it we don't mean holding slides and stuff like that, we mean driving to conditions, remaining in control of the car and just making sure that you are safe and fit for purpose behind the wheel of that vehicle.
Great.
Once you've completed that, we're going to send you up into the classroom to do what most people call the scary bit, where you're going to be sat with a paper in front of you, answering a series of multiple choice questions or flag-based stuff. And that's pretty much the summary of your day.
That's pretty much it. Okay, cool. You make it sound easy, but what I think I want to know, and probably people at home, is can you fail this?
You can fail it, yes. Unfortunately, you can. So on circuit, yeah, like if we can't deem you to be safe out on circuit, then unfortunately you can. And that's because we have a duty of care to not only yourselves but everyone else we allow you to go out on circuit with, because as you do know, motorsport can be dangerous, which I know can sound boring, but obviously we do have a job to do as an authoritative body, and obviously with the written paper, if you don't understand the rules and regulations and what's required of you out on circuit, unfortunately, you're not fit to pass. Today is all about proving that you're in control and safe behind that car. So ultimately, as much as it's fun to do, we don't care how fast you can go. As long as you're at an acceptable, safe pace and you're not too slow, because you can be too slow, as long as you're not too slow, we're going to be all good to go.
Okay, epic. All right, well, nothing left to do but do it, I guess.
Go and have some fun.
Let's go. Nice one. Right, so first up, Joe hops in the hot seat and demonstrates to me the correct track etiquette and procedures to get me around the track in the correct manner, including correct braking points, correct gears and pace for particular sections of the track, including corner exit and entry speeds, and the correct track positioning. Then it was my turn.
So when you're ready, into first, handbrake down, check we're all clear. And then you're in control of the car, off you go. Okay,
cool. I didn't stall it, we're away.
Good start. So as we join, like we said before, normal track day / sort of motorway joining etiquette, check in that mirror and just let me know if you can see any cars coming down that straight.
I cannot see any cars.
Are we all clear? Yeah?
I'm clear, yes.
Perfect.
We're clear.
So squeeze your power through, we're going to work our way up to fourth. We'll leave it in fourth, hold it in the middle of the road as we come round, okay? So centre of the road. I know it feels weird, but that's what we want to be doing. So looking for your marshal post as your tightening point. From there, slowly guiding the car in towards the right hand side.
Not this apex, it's...
That's it. So you can hook the white line all the way around until we get to that second bit of multicoloured curve. Keep it on the line though, and from there leave the wheel where it is, and it's going to take you out. Perfect. Up to fifth once we get straight, and we're going to continue on down until we get to that junction on the left hand side. When we get to the break in the grass, we're going to go onto your brakes, down to fourth. We're going to stay left until we get to the end of the triangular grass. From there, nice wide line in, because our apex is the far edge of this thick curve we're coming up to now. Feed the power through as you come round, let the car naturally flow to the curb on the left hand side, and then up towards the middle of the road. Because the circuit kinks in, leave it in fourth, that's fine. These cars like to rev, so you can let it go. Hellboard on the right is where we're going to go onto your brakes. So brakes down to third, then to second, get the front wheels alongside the corner, and then cross your arms as you turn it in. Unwind your lock, use all the circuit but not those curves. If you have any fill-ins, that's going to have them out. Alright, then nightmare those curves out. Short shift it to fourth, balance the car as you come in, so turn in nice and early, nice and shallow, keep it stable, then just let the car flow out towards the right hand side. Good. Squeeze your power in, away you go, that's it, keep it going. Spot on, up to fifth, and then we'll guide it back across to the left hand side. Feeling good so far?
Yeah, it feels great.
All I want to see now is that bit of consistency. Just carry on doing what you're doing, alright?
Got ya.
I don't want to see any more, don't want to see any less, just exactly what you're doing.
Okay, cool.
And no roof skids.
No roof skids. No roof skids as of yet. But yeah, no, usually I talk quite a lot to the camera, so I'm trying to focus and trying to follow commands. I want to pass, guys, so forgive me.
I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball now. So I want you to imagine, down at Marshall Post 1, where we turn in, there's a yellow flag.
Okay.
So what restrictions would that have on you?
So that would basically mean slow down, no overtaking, and just be prepared to watch out for hazards.
Fine. We'll take that, Keep your pace safe.
Okay, cool.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, fourth gear.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, you're saying it, and I'm like, I wasn't prepared for that, to tell the truth. But was that?
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. It's right. But that was kind of right-ish.
That was spot on.
Okay.
Yeah, yellow, no overtaking. And just being where there's been an incident, and that's exactly what we're looking out for.
Cool.
Perfect. So I'm pretty much happy to come in whenever you're ready. So what we'll do is we'll either come in on this one, or if you want to do one more.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I don't want to ruin it. No roof skids so far.
So we'll filter into the right, nice and steady for me as we come around the oval, and then the green gate is the one we're looking for.
Through here.
Yep, that's the one. Perfect, and we'll just roll it in nice and steady.
Okay.
And we'll send it all the way down. We'll park next to the black 197 down the bottom. All right.
Joe, no roof skids.
No roof skids. Hang on, we've not stopped.
Yeah, we ain't stopped yet. I'm giving it the big one. Do you know what? I like, honestly, like, sorry to people watching if that didn't seem very exciting from my part. I really need to focus because I want to pass, and it's about, you know, obviously getting through this as opposed to putting on a show. But hopefully people are learning at the same time I am.
Good, really well done.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was spot on. And then now we've concluded that with, I'm happy to sign you off at that. So you demonstrated everything I needed you to demonstrate there. So it was smooth, consistent, and safe, and in full control of the car at all times, which is exactly what we're looking for.
Great.
The only thing to do now is the written side.
Okay.
So here we've just come up to the classroom where we're going to put you through your written paper. So essentially the written paper is divided up into 4 main sections. First section is going to be on flags, and they're going to give you basically a scenario that you're going to have to name what flag and each specific detail of that flag, so that we can understand that you know exactly what is being asked of you in that section. The next 3 are all multiple choice, and it's going to be based on general, safety, and on-track sort of knowledge and awareness that you're going to be quizzed on. So all multiple choice from section 2 onwards, and yeah, it's just a bunch of questions to ensure that you know exactly what you're going to be up against when you go out there, and that we know that if you can answer them right, you're going to be safe and meet the regulations of the licence.
So, as mentioned by Joe, it was then time for the written and multiple multiple choice part of the day. Unfortunately, for obvious reasons, I can't show you the questions. However, I can tell you I usually hate classroom tests, but to be fair, this wasn't too tricky. I'd already spent a couple of hours studying my Motorsport UK info pack prior to the day, and including the initial brief at the beginning of the day, I pretty much had all the answers to all the questions I needed, and of course a little bit of common sense came in handy. From memory, it took me around 20 minutes to complete, and after a one-on-one with Joe, checking my answers, that was it, your boy had passed, and even got the stamp of approval to prove it.
All right, guys, so that is it. The ARDS test in its entirety. I brought you guys with me, and at the end of the day, we took the W. Well, we passed. I'm getting a little bit more excited than I should. It was really cool, a real easy kind of no pressure environment. I've done a little bit of studying for the theory and obviously the examination at the end, and it's fairly self-explanatory. So I definitely suggest anyone who's looking to do it to go for it. A massive shout out to Joe and obviously everyone down here at Mallory Park who took us through so kindly today and obviously gave me the pass. Now I have my novice cross and I am pretty much ready to go racing now that I guess I'm a race license holding individual. So yeah, it's all been good. Also a massive shout out to RACELOGIC because I'm down here with RACELOGIC and we've got some real cool things hopefully planned for perhaps later in this year where, you know, my novice cross and obviously my race license might come in handy. So trust me when I tell you, motorsport is not just for the rich and the wealthy. There's so many entry points into motorsport and you know, if you've got a passion, follow that passion. Once again, a massive shout out to RACELOGIC, everyone down here at Mallory Park, Joe, and yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, you know, something different today, smash that subscribe button and catch you on the next one. Out on the track, hopefully. Peace out.